let's create a Patriotic Suncatcher today. So this one is a wood cutout and it has stars and stripes in it in the shape of a heart. So pretty. And you're going to paint the front and back whatever color of your choice. I've just been doing black for most of mine because I love the way that it looks. And this is how I did it. And I just use a piece of parchment paper or wax paper to paint to protect my surface. And then this is Frisco Craft paper transfer tape. It is like a giant roll of masking tape. And you just roll it out, cut it to size, and then I fold in my corners so that I can move the transfer tape around and not have it like stick to my fingers. So flip it over, and then you're going to use something like a brayer on the back to make sure that your paper transfer tape is stuck to it. So you can't just like flip it over and like stick it on there. It doesn't stick very good. You really need to use something like a brayer to make sure it's stuck. So we're going to start by using this crushed glass, and we're using red, white, and blue. This is called Snow Cap. It is white glass. It is not transparent. I just want to say it's not transparent. You cannot see through this white glass, but you can see through the red and blue. But obviously I wanted to show you like this is white glass. So I put that brown cardboard back there so you can see what we're working with here. So the next color we're going to use is called Royal Blue, and it just pops. It just makes this whole thing look so good. We're going to put that blue around that star, and then we're going to use ruby red. It's a very vibrant, pretty red in the stripes, and I love how these colors just pop. And this craft is so easy to do. There is so many different cutouts that we have. I think there's like 214 different ones to choose from. They come in a 12-inch or a 6-inch size. And we also have crushed glass, crushed shell, and resin available. If you go to suncatcherdiy.com, you can find all the supplies there. I love how this is coming together. So hopefully you do too. These are so fun to craft. I am just so obsessed with them right now. And this cup right here that I'm showing you is just a silicone cup. And there's that ruby red. It is so, so pretty. Wait till you see this done. It's just, I love them. So those are the gloves I use. And this is the KHKD brand of resin. I get it on Amazon. And you're going to use A and B equal parts. I start with B first, and I'm just marking my cup because I really have a hard time seeing because I don't wear my glasses like I'm supposed to. But nevertheless, you should mix equal parts. Try to get it right. You can, see this is how it looks. It's kind of swirly. And I'm going to I didn't speed this up. I kept it real time so you can see how slow I'm mixing this resin. And you want to not introduce a lot of bubbles. If you've never worked with resin before, be sure to wear gloves. You can use a respirator, eye protection, all the things. So you're going to mix really slow and scrape your sides and your bottom. And then once you get it to where it's about 2 to 3 minutes of mixing, it's going to turn clear and it's going to be ready to pour into your project. So I did speed it back up, but you want it to be clear and as minimal bubbles as possible. You can add a little bit of heat to warm up your cup if you need to help pop some of those bubbles if you have any. And so I start drizzling in the middle, and I'm going to zoom this in so you can see. So I drizzled over the top, and then the resin's going to level into and around the glass. So it's not going to be dome like that the whole time, but it will level out. And so I start in the middle so that if I have any extra and it goes to the edges, I don't have any like spillover. So cover the whole thing with as much resin as you would like. Just obviously don't overfill it. And if you want to do your wood frame like I do, you will just use like a paintbrush and go around your edges. So I like to just fill it in and then go back and add more resin where I need to. And then at the end, I just let it level and cure overnight for about 12 hours before I pull off that sticky back. And so here's me using that paintbrush to go over the wood cutout lines. I like that look. You might not like that look, but I do. And then I'm going to use some alcohol. It's 99%, and I'm just going to spray over the top. And it's one of the tricks that you can use to help pop some of the bubbles. And I do tend to add a little bit of extra. So this is what it looks like curing. It's completely finished and cured, and it's been about 12 hours. And I'm just peeling that back off, and you see how easy it is to do. Very simple. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like outside and how that white gloss looks with the other colors. So again, follow me for more. And if you want to get these supplies, you can get the cutouts, glass, and resin in my shop at suncatcherdiy.com. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this.